What's good? What's good? What's good? This is RawTruth Media giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. I'm joined by Coach Joe. How you doing, OG?
I'm doing great, DJ. What's happening, Young G? How you doing, man? How you been? Long time since we've been on the stream doing our thing right here. Playoff time. What's happening? How you doing, DJ?
Man, I've been busy, Coach. I've been busy,
I'm
but it's
good.
good to be on here and uh and just be with the family, man. This is the Lakers are really in a great position to win this game. Now, we talked before, Coach Joe. I agree with your sentiments on the Lakers. They're not picked to win this game. Matter of fact, I'd be surprised if they win this game. Um, I think the Grizzlies will play more desperate. The Grizzlies will try to do everything they can to slow down LeBron. Is that going to work? Most of the time, not. But the best way to beat the Lakers is not even just with LeBron. What they got to do is stop the others. Austin Reeves, D'Lo, Hachimura. They got to make sure they have average games. Anthony Davis, what you have to do with him, you know he doesn't like to get hurt. So you got to play a certain physicality on him. But what do you think about those things I just stated?
No, I mean you hit some some excellent points. Like you said, we talked about it a little earlier. And I like I said, for me, when I see this Laker team play, this is Michael Jackson and Jackson 5. This is LeBron James and the LeBrons. Okay, I mean they go as he go. Last game was the first game that they have played of any importance where LeBron had a horrible shooting game for his standards, admittedly. But he had 20 rebounds, and that something he never did. So that's from a perspective of wow, that's neat. From perspective of the team, they've been getting killed on the boards and still winning games. And they've been getting killed on the board, still winning games because of them people you just talked about, with the exception of D'Lo. D'Lo has been where's Waldo overall. His performance has been piss poor, to say the least, for a dude who was supposed to be one of the better players to come in that dumping it all and moving all that salary and moving on off Russell. So he had one little shining moment. Man, I started when he was hitting them, when he hit them jumpers, he had 3 jumpers when they were down 7. He hit 3 jumpers in a row, bang, bang, bang. And then, and they raised their energy back up again. But really, it was LeBron James. They go as LeBron James goes. I mean, DJ, have you watched all of the games in this series?
I've seen most of the games, to be honest.
Okay,
I've
so
seen,
so let
yeah,
me ask you this: have you ever seen LeBron standing on the court, watching the game more now than you've ever seen?
not to my recollection, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, he's tired. He's
Yeah,
tired. And he should be. He should be tired. He's in his 20th year and he's still leading the team because the dude with all the talent and all the youth, supposed to be the next dude and all that, was picked when he was young. He seems to be a bit of a mama's boy or something because he keep having all these contusions and stuff, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you. For those that don't know, a contusion is just a swollen. Okay, it's a medical word for swollen. Okay, this dude is out for more swollens than I mean, like, dude, what is your skin made of? What kind of muscles do you have? I don't even understand. What kind of giant are you? He every time he get the ball and he go to make some kind of move that look like he probably shouldn't be trying to make, maybe. Laker Nation holding their breath, hoping that he get up from just shooting a jumper. That he didn't twist his leg, he didn't hurt his knee, he didn't hurt his elbow, his hip. Oh, my hip. I mean, something he got. This dude with him. So that's where the Lakers is at, and because of unnatural. I'm gonna say this right here, unnatural. What Reeves is doing in the Lakers system is unnatural. He's a second-year free agent, 4-year college player, and he is the key to them winning. I'll say that again. He is the key to them winning. Because he's the only one on that floor night after night that play the same game. You know what you're going to get out of him every game. Same kind of shots he going to get out of him. Same kind of production you're going to get out of him on both ends of the floor. He was partly why a big reason that Bane got hot in that last game, and then he cooled off when Reeves came back in because Reeves got him chasing ghosts. Reeves blocking his shot from the front, the side, and the back. And when he ain't, he harassing the crap out of him, breathing on him. So they need because let's be honest. This is the fastest that the NBA has ever been. And I heard Mark, one of the guys say it on the telecast. It's been said, but we just repeat it because it's good. It's good. It's truth. Is that it's more talent now than it's ever been. It's so much talent.
Yeah, that is true. Woo! Today's athletes are a different breed. We got Macrina Daniel in the building. She said, "Hey, Coach DJ. Yeah, it's been a while, but we're back at it. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to share this stream.
Well, hello, my sister.
Let everybody know that we're live.
Yes.
Watching our Lakers. Again, I get solace knowing that if we win this game into the Lakers, that's a great thing. Ooh. If we don't win it, we live to fight another day. So I get to watch the game without being all nerved up and just worrying about stuff. I get to watch the game with some joy, just observing the game. But yeah, Austin Reeves, he just made him a lot of money, Coach Joe.
Well,
bag and everything.
Well, yeah, a lot of money for him, but unfortunately for him as well. Reeves' success is a cautionary tale in bargained labor. He already fits a slot. What he can get, the most he can get, is already there. And it ain't it ain't nowhere near what he deserves, probably, for what he does. See, because those of us, this is not a secret to Laker Nation. Laker Nation knows this. We've done a great job of over the years, decades of drafting. Great job. Me and DJ were talking about this the other day that one draft they got Shaq. One year they got Shaq, Kobe, and Fish. Wow, Fish still in the studio. Kobe was Kobe. He's great, and Shaq. It's Shaq. I mean, wow! In 1 year, they got every big man that ever really played that was significant came to wore a Laker uniform. Drafted Magic Johnson. Drafted James Worthy. I mean, so Byron Scott. When I look at this team here, this is a new Lakers situation. Reeves makes us feel good because we got him from nothing, from nowhere. This is what the Lakers are used to doing. Remember AOC down there and got a nice bag as a result of doing what Reeves is doing. But Reeves to me is taking it to another level. This kid is really his floor game is off the chain for me. He rarely ever makes mistakes. I blow, and when he does in this DJ, when he does, it's because he tired. And
I go a step further. I think he's better than Caruso.
No, he is better than Caruso to me.
Way better than Caruso. Kenny Ray, what's good, my brother? He says LeBron is working far too hard at this point when he gave AD the team leader, but ... What you think about that, OG?
You can't give somebody something if they don't want to take it. Okay, LeBron casts a huge shadow. You gonna take the mantle for him. What do that mean? Well, that means you got to be available. Problem already. We can't even get off of A. Available. He already failed. We got to move
You
on to somebody else. Because if you ain't available, then what are you? What the hell are you? If you ain't there playing, what are you? Paul George and Kawhi going home. Paul George said he was so sad. He said they could just hang on for one more week. I said, yeah, wish your opponent star. Ooh, so far away.
man,
Yeah,
I'm not
a
trying to.
week.
I'm not, Coach Joe. I'm not trying to be harsh on the Clippers. Hell, I love it because I don't like them. But they are cursed. That team is cursed. It's always something with the Clippers.
Yeah,
It's
always,
injuries.
always.
That their fan base now. I'm seeing people in their fan base saying, you know what? Let's trade the other players.
Facts. I mean, listen to me. Janet Jackson said, "What have you done for me lately?" Come on, man. This is a rerun. This is 4 years in a row. Same result. The two dudes you're paying the most money to, who the best players in your team is sitting in street clothes watching the rest of them dudes fight for their life. Man, what the hell? Come on, man. Stevie Wonder can see that this thing here is broken and need to be fixed. I mean, come on, man. You got to be kidding me. You can't keep doing the same thing, talking about, man, if I wish tonight. I mean, come on, man. These ain't wishes. This is about grown man business. And grown man business play hurt. Grown man business play hard. Grown man business play like a grown man at this time. And all them kids and all that crying and all that other stuff, you go to bed. Nobody want to hear all that mess. And the Lakers just started, by the way. Memphis got the one to tip that they didn't score the first basket. We're going to see. I always like to see what the Lakers going to score the first basket. And when they get the first basket, Vanderbilt on an alley hoop to LeBron. Wow. That makes me feel good, I got to tell you.
Oh, one thing I like about Jared Vanderbilt basketball clinics.
DJ, you breaking up.
Doing your job.
Mm-hmm.
You can get. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah. I hear you now.
Do clinics showing to like in coaching clinics and to camps, telling players you could be a junkyard dog and make it in the NBA. Now you need size.
Well, you got to be blessed
you
with
can
size.
make it doing that. Kenny Ray says time to get a draft pick for Adams and Brooks.
It's 4-4. The Lakers played Olay defense a few seconds ago, and they still playing Olay. Ja went in for a dunk. I love that little dude, man. That little dude playing his heart out, man. Last game, woo, he was in there playing. Man, was he giving up of his body? He was in there just throwing himself around, wanting just wishing, man. I felt bad for a second there for Ja, but it don't look good right now, energy wise for the Lakers. As Bane just hits a three when Reeves goes, just plays a little shadow defense on him.
Ja gonna go out swinging.
There's Reeves with a steal. There's Reeves with a steal and a pass to AD, and AD throws it down. Woo! Talk about there's what we're talking about right there. Reeves. That's that guy we was just talking about. Reeves. Always making positive plays. Good googly Chinese goo. At 9-6, Jaren Jackson down there playing big body on LeBron, and AD standing there watching like, look at my big brother. Look at it. Get him. I told you, man. My big brother, man. You better be quiet, man. My big brother is here.
Yeah, keep the pace up.
AD a trip.
Hey,
AD a
coach, who do
trip.
you think
Huh?
would try to attempt? Coach Joe, who do you think would try to acquire Austin Reeves?
A whole lot of folk. And if the Lakers are smart, they'll pay him whatever the hell they got to pay him because they can pay him the most, from what I understand. But maybe they even can't because he's came through the back door like he did. See, when you come through the back door and you hit it big like he does, you can manipulate you can trigger the salary cap in a different way than traditionally. See, traditionally, the team who has your rights and who drafted you and who signed you have the rights to you, can pay you the most. But it's in this case, I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I agree.
Look at AD. Look at AD. He got Dylan Brooks on him, guarding him, and he bumping Dylan Brooks like Dylan Brooks is Shaq. Man, this dude, man, ooh, and then missed it, and then tried to turn around and missed it. Mm.
That's one of the weaknesses besides weak durability with AD. Uh, there's times where he doesn't play to his size. And maybe he's thinking about getting injured again. I don't know. It's a mental thing with him. But it's so frustrating to see because he's supposed to be dominating. When AD was playing for Kentucky, and I know this is college, he played in such a dominating way where I actually thought AD would be doing more than what he's doing now.
Let me tell you something. AD was on. Let's not remix. Let's not be revisionist historians here. You know, remixing history. He was picked. He was one of the youngest dudes on that when they was picking them young dudes for the NBA for the Olympics. They picked him at 19. You remember? Okay, so he's been when he came here to LA. He
Mm-hmm.
remember what he got, what we gave away. He was supposed to be the dude to replace LeBron, and he been the dude sitting under LeBron's
Yeah, I remember that.
umbrella. You know, still drinking LeBron's liquor. Talking about LeBron's ice is colder. See, Lakers got a steal. It's 11-9. It's a nice pace. Bane ran it back down their throat, but there's Reeves right there again, right in his face, and you know they rimmed out. Not, that was a nice play right there. Vanderbilt has really, that's somebody who I really hope the Lakers re-sign. I don't think they will, but I hope they do. I hope they don't look at AD. That's what I'm talking about. That right there. That was the Kentucky AD. Did you see that, DJ? That was Kentucky AD right there. That was New Orleans AD. See, nice give and go.
That's what I want him to do, coach. That's what I want him to do.
Facts. What he
We know
can
he got the
do.
talent. He got to want to be dominant.
Facts. Facts. You know, and at this stage in the game, nice. Bain just bullied his way to the basket. That time on Reeves. I got to give him credit. He remembered he had bigger muscles on that play. He just went by him like he was a cone. Come on, D-Lo, don't stand out there just trying to force it in to AD. Look how Memphis is disrespecting AD. They putting Dylan Brooks on him, and he's shooting 10-foot fadeaways, turnaround fadeaways. Not backing him down and dunking on him. He's shooting fadeaways. There's LeBron, begging you. They ain't giving you nothing today, LeBron. It's Ja with 2 baskets in a row, being spectacular. 17-13. Memphis is up. Wait, DJ, what do you think of D'Lo, bringing D'Lo back? I'm not for it.
I was for it. I'm not gonna lie to you, coach. But in this playoff series, there's something missing.
It is, and you know what it is.
There,
He got
he
you know what it is.
what is it?
D'Lo has a Kuzma quality to him.
Hmm.
Think about it.
That doesn't play defense. That's what I think of Kuzma. Kuzma has offensive ability, can
But
make tough
also,
shots, but don't.
but also, Kuzma at times appears like he don't know what he's supposed to be doing out there.
Yeah, that's definitely.
He do shit that just sometimes don't make no sense. Like Kuzma, what was you possibly thinking there? You been playing basketball how long? And then he had this silly look on his face, like it was his fault. No, nigga, no, it was your fault. Got that silly look on his face. No, it was you. How many times they had to tell you you're supposed to be over there? Oh, sorry, my bad. And then the converse of that is that Kuzma will take any shot thinking that he's Steph Curry. Let's be honest. And he'll make quite a few of them that make you think, well, you got to have that kind of confidence, and we glad that he had you. You got to have it, and he is 6'10", so you get some leeway. But D'Lo to be a point guard and do that, let me tell you something. I'm so disappointed in Ham about when it comes to this series right here and what he's doing with D'Lo and Schroeder. Schroeder should be on the floor, and D'Lo should be coming off the bench. Schroeder is much better with him and Reeves and LeBron and AD and Vanderbilt. Much better. See,
That's interesting, Coach, because I
but it's the
actually thought about
politics.
that too.
Yeah, well, he should. And if you and you see that and at the end of the game, you see where is Schroeder at the end of every game on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So that tells you how much he really thinks of him. And the other game, and even through his me scratching my head, going, German, if you turn that ball over one more time, like he did in the last game where he turned the ball over 2 times in a row down the stretch, throwing it to I don't know who the hell he was throwing it to. Nobody. It was the 2 of the worst turnovers at the worst possible time that Lakers could happen, and he did it. Ham didn't take him out. Darvin didn't take him out, but when Vanderbilt made that mistake, when he took that 3 and didn't run back, and they came back and got that basket, he took his ass out. Though, no, you come sit down, okay? Because you didn't forget really why you supposed to be on the floor. You ain't never supposed to allow somebody to just beat you down the floor like that. When you out here to do that, to guard and be 3 and D, you ain't out here to be Klay Thompson or Wiggins. We don't need your offense like that. We need your energy and your defense and your length. We need your versatility. You can guard multiple positions. We need that. Everything else is a gift. Extra.
Man,
and so
Coach, you cooking right now.
And you know what, DJ? To me, he's settling into that. You see, he made that play early, that give and go. That was beautiful. He hasn't made no play like that since he's been here with the Lakers. See, that means he's getting more comfortable. They're getting more comfortable with him. That was a play. That was a beautiful play, a give and go backdoor on Dillon Brooks. To get Dillon Brooks off of had to run a play to get Dillon Brooks off of AD. Did you hear that in the back of the room? Had to run a play to get Dillon Brooks off of AD.
Mm-hmm.
Last game he had 12 points, 13 rebounds, and he was 4 for 13. And in game 2 he was 4 for 14. See, this is not no. Look, we watched Shaq and Kobe, we watched Kareem and Magic, we watched in his Lakers uniforms. We watch Pau Gasol. We even watch Bynum. We know damn well that this ain't good. 13 and 14 ain't good when you're him. Like right there, he threw up something at the basket right there that wasn't necessary and got the whole defense out of position. And then Ja gets an easy one for Memphis to go up 21-15. Oh, nice pass. Look at Vanderbilt again. D'Lo go back low, but look, was he ready? Did he have
24/7
his feet
hustle,
ready?
coach.
No, he didn't have his feet ready. He wasn't expecting the ball. He was just going through the motion. But Vanderbilt threw it to him. This is what I'm talking about. Mental mistakes that a
This is a good
veteran
time.
shouldn't make. Huh?
This is a good time to have a timeout.
Well, no, they are right because they are right because they go into the right places. They just not execute. Okay, and it's just a 6 point game, 21-15. So they have 3 point and oh, I'm glad this boy came to the game. Rui Hachimura. I've been watching that kid since he was at Gonzaga. I am so glad when we got him. I have been a big fan of him. Ohio guy, gozaimasu. He's a brother from Japan. Okay, one of the few brothers from Japan, and grew up in the Japanese culture, speaks fluent Japanese. That's his native language. And I've always liked his game. He's a big body, and he's been playing lights out as well.
And guess who I compared him to? I think I told you this before. He's like a power forward version. Well, he could play small forward too, but a more power forward centric version of Kawhi Leonard when he was at San Diego State.
Facts.
That's who he plays, like mid-range,
all that defense. I see that.
I've been saying that since he was drafted. I was like, man, I like this game, man.
There's AD with a corner three. Woo! Went down with a corner three. Yowza. But there's the Lakers. There's D'Lo standing behind. Now look, we saw Russell in the Clippers series against Phoenix. Those that watched it harassed the living crap out of. I bet Kevin Durant had nightmares. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I mean, because Russell was everywhere. He was looking for Russell everywhere when he was dribbling the ball. And D'Lo standing right there while Dama
said,
huh?
Someone said on social media they forgot that Kevin Durant played the other night. Like, where are you, KD?
Yeah, facts. And because Booker's been cooking. That's why 40 for your shout out to Book. But it's ridiculous to keep seeing D'Lo. For me to see D'Lo making, like you say, he don't guard. Look at the Durant just went around like he was a cone. And he only missed it because AD was standing right there and he knew he had to get it up higher and he couldn't. But I want Rui back. I want Reeves back. I want Vanderbilt back. Yeah, Rui. That's what I'm talking about. Just caught that ball right in the mid-range, took it right up in his face, big body. Just take that jump in your face. Bang, bang, right there, right off the bench. Just take that.
And this may be off topic just a little bit, but I think Kawhi Leonard has some regrets not choosing the Lakers.
Well, look at D'Lo chipping paint. Ain't nobody under the basket. It's 20 seconds left in the shot clock. We down 3, and what do we get from him? A heat check 3, like he just made 2 in a row. The team don't need that. Rui just made a basket. Okay, he just showed you that's what the matchup is. So get Rui the ball. Okay, slow down. Get Rui the ball and play through Rui for a second. You'll get it back. If he don't have nothing, he gonna give it up. Stop being selfish and greedy. See, I told you, DJ, I'm gonna call it today, brother. I couldn't wait to get back on the streams, man. Especially during playoff times, because you can just see who's playing, who's ready, who's not ready, who came to play, who full of crap.
The playoffs is a man's game.
Facts. Let me see.
Man's game.
Let me see Beasley here. Oh, here we go. Same old tune. Here we go, Beasley. Brought you over here, and you didn't forget what you were supposed to do. See, he's a classic example, DJ, of what I'm talking about. When dudes come to the Lakers as free agents and they have a reputation of being able to do X, Y, Z, and they get here and they look like one of the Jackson 6.
I'm like, damn, he forgot how to shoot, coach.
Yeah, he forgot how to shoot.
He was shooting
Rui with
40 plus
another one.
percent.
Yeah, I mean, look at him. He don't have no confidence in his jump. Look at him when he takes it up. When he look it up, now he trying to guard to compensate. At least I'm happy about that. What is that, Ja? That was just hope and a wing and a prayer. There's LeBron going down. There's Rui. There he is again. 3 baskets off the bench. 26, 20, 24 to 28. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh, reliable.
Nobody running plays for him. Nobody. Look at LeBron just erase Bane's shot. There you go, LeBron. That's what I'm talking about. He ain't scoring. You can't bring the right now the energy for that. I get it. Then to get in where you fit in, and LeBron getting in where he fit in on the defensive end until he can get his legs and everything, his energy right. I like that.
And shout out to Coach Walker, Tomorrow Leader Sports Network. Subscribe to his channel. He said peace and blessings to the chat. Good brother right there. Yeah, has a lot of great HBCU content.
How you doing, my brother? So good to see you. Appreciate you. Yeah, so I was looking. I started out looking over there at the Atlanta and I mean not Atlanta, the Cleveland and the Knicks game. So Julius looked like he limping going back to the dugout. I mean dugout, going back
Yeah, I
to
noticed
the.
that too.
Oh, he stepped on. He twisted his ankle and he stepped on. Is that Levert? Yeah, he was guarding and he stepped on one of them. He twisted it pretty bad. You know, Julius just came off an injury. Something. Do you remember what it was, DJ?
Was it a fracture? Heel or fracture? Something. It's something with his
Okay.
foot.
Right. So it's 59-49, under a minute to go in the second half of that game, and Cleveland is facing elimination at home. And you know, and I'm not surprised. I feel a little bit for Donovan, you know, because you know, I think he might have thought this was it, you know, the vehicle he was going, you know, ride. And you know, he found out he got a bunch of puppies with him. You know what I mean? These dudes ain't
Yeah.
I'm watching Mitchell Robinson beat up both Mowgli and the Fro. I mean, he bullying them like he in 6th grade and they in 4th grade. Man, what the heck is going on, man? Give me your lunch
He
money, man.
bullying them like it's freaking like dodgeball and the biggest kid out there knocking everybody out.
Facts. And they big as he is. Like, dude, Hart, bro, Jared Hart, do you know you as big as him? He said, no, but he got a headband on there. He got muscles.
But look at the Knicks, coach. Josh Hart.
Mm-hmm.
All
Facts.
heart, hustle,
Facts.
team guy, fits the Knicks culture to a
Facts.
T, fits
Facts.
Tom Thibodeau's culture
Facts.
to perfection. And then their point guard, Jalen, what's his last name again?
Brunson.
The Mavericks should have never let him go.
Well, I mean, hey, you know, you live and you learn.
Yeah.
You know, they thought they had, you know, nobody really thought that he would do what he came to, you know, what he's doing this year. People hoped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he didn't really have a track record of being able, and let's be honest, you know, they don't bet on long shots too much anymore. You got, you know, these contracts, you got to prove out that you deserve the next one. You feel me? And so he got one based on one year. So it would be a lot of people was looking, well, you know, what are he gonna do in New York? You know, and so you know, this is a pleasant surprise, I'm sure, for the Knicks. But the counter is Garland. You know, on the other side, you know, this moment's a little too big for him because he's still in Pampers at 61 to 51. You know, with 4 seconds to go, you know, but I'm gonna see if they're gonna get eliminated. I really enjoy watching Ant get down and try to stave off elimination. His Timberwolves against a clearly overmatched by Denver. They were overmatched by Denver, but I think it's gonna be a good series with Denver and Phoenix. I think it's gonna be a good series.
If Denver could win this, I'm telling you, if Denver could beat the Suns, which I would not be surprised because Joker, he's going to manhandle the bigs that the Suns have.
Hey,
Aiden is not Aiden's
and
not
beyond
playing.
them.
He's not playing. He's not bringing the physicality that he should.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep it a buck.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm very
He ain't
disappointed.
playing well. He's not. He's had a horrible series as far as I'm concerned. He's gotten bullied by Zubac. Zubac's kicked his ass.
And now he's going in another weight class with
Facts. Oh
Jokic.
no, he no. Hey, he getting ready to get big
This is
baby. Big baby gonna eat him up. Baby gonna put
like
that belly on him. Big baby gonna put that belly on him and push it right underneath the basket. Just lay it up. He ain't gonna even jump.
he gonna be like
He gonna
Bernie Mac
embarrass him.
Players Club. It's gonna be trouble, trouble.
A 24-35 with 56 seconds to go in the second. I mean the first. Rudy is dealing. Him and LeBron playing catch back and forth. LeBron with a three, iron unkind. LeBron don't look like he engaged too much, yet. He still look like he trying to, feel his way through. That was the traveling by Bane, by the way.
Yeah.
I can tell you this right now. I feel much better about the Lakers' chance in this game than I did initially, because they're not playing well and they right here. They're right here.
To be honest, Coach, they should be losing by 20, at least or close
Mm-hmm.
to it, the way they're playing.
Or 15. Oh my stars! They let LeBron get beat up. I love it. See that's when you see the aging superstar as well happen. When you see him go to the basket and fouls he normally get, he don't get, and look at what happened. LeBron laying on the ground, can't get up, clap me one of them clappers, and the young boys are running the other way, putting the ball in the basket while he's standing there down there looking at him. and Dylan Brooks saying, "Get up, old man."
Mm.
And people want to, just want to, talk about that, and rightfully so, I guess, but for my 2 cents, it's a little bit of nothing, much about nothing. LeBron is old. That ain't a news flash. Okay, I mean, that ain't new. So, and
Actions.
huh?
I say, you know how the media is trying to get those reactions, trying to create a story that's not even.
Yeah, but I don't know. But these Grizzlies, man, they seem like they've been going nut hunting, man. You know what I mean, DJ?
Yeah, I know they like to talk a lot of crap.
No. I'm talking about they've been going nut hunting.
Like crazy.
No, hitting brothers in the gonads.
Yeah, that's
Okay. Okay, because with Dylan Brooks, he gonna say that wasn't no purpose. Yes, it was. There is no movement the way he moved his arm, and when he was playing defense on LeBron, there where you move your arm like that when the ball ain't nowhere around it. No, you don't, unless you're trying to hit him in the sensitive areas, and he did. And then he acted like he didn't know what happened. I don't know what happened. What I do? What?
My hand just went a different area.
Yeah,
That.
and then when exactly, and then when what you call him did it to Reeves, he kneed him when Jaren Jackson kneed him between the legs. He netted him there between his legs. I was like, man, that's wrong, and that's wrong. You don't root no little dude unless you're trying to do something like that. You root the big dudes your size where you won't go up in them like that. That's wrong. But he did it anyway. You know what I mean? So like I said, them dudes are, they playing hard, and but they pushing the envelope a little bit when it comes to these infractions. And I think all of them have been pretty much been flagrant. So we'll see. So
You
61
know
to
the Lakers are
51
down.
half with the Knicks and Cleveland. So the Cleveland got them right where they want them. They're down 10. We saying, DJ?
I said, even though the Lakers, and I'm just kind of repeating what you're saying, it just confirming what you were saying about even though the Lakers have been like down in this game, all they need is a couple of stops, couple
Right,
of shots made.
right.
Just play smart basketball. Stop with these dumb turnovers. Know where you have to be. Communicate, 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 and you're right back in this game. Memphis is a young team. They're still trying to figure out how to win. I don't give a damn how many games they have won in the regular season. The playoffs is a beast and another type of level of play that you have to take yourself to maximize yourself to become a champion.
Mentally, facts.
See, there's been a lot of great players who are not champions. Look at
Facts.
Chris Paul.
The commercial right now that big man is doing. If you're watching the games, you'll see it. You know, the one where they're doing the spoof of the LeBron commercial. Him and Chuck and his younger Chuck. And have you seen it, DJ?
The which commercial?
It's one of them car commercials. Or oh no, one of
Yeah.
them gambling. One of them online, gambles, FanDuel or Death
Yeah.
Drafts or something. I don't know. One of them things. FanDuel or so, whatever. Whichever one Barkley is pubbing. Promoting. And yeah, he was doing a spoof of the LeBron where LeBron had the avatar of the young LeBron. And
Hmm.
he's telling me going to the league. Say we going to the league. Remember that commercial, the Nike commercial? So they did
Yeah.
a spoof kind of. They did a little thing like that with that one. And the last question interaction between old Chuck and young Chuck was Reeves knocked down a three to bring the Lakers up to 27-38. So he said, "How many championships we gonna win?" Old Chuck. And he said, "Wait, don't tell me. I just wait and see." And he said, I'll wait to be surprised." And Chuck said, "You will be surprised. Oh yeah, you will be surprised." That's why they love the dominant society loves Charles because he can make fun of himself. He can be the butt of his own jokes. 40-27. Started the second quarter. The Lakers playing with a little bit more energy coming out here in the second quarter. I saw Reeves and the former Clipper there. Look at Reeves. Look at Reeves. Look at Reeves going around him like cones. I love it. They didn't think he could play. I love it. He missed that one though, but that's all right. I liked it. I love that shot and the aggressiveness. See. If the Lakers got to, in this game, just continue to chip away, stay close, stay within 10, and around there, and they'll be all right. They'll be all right. Do stuff like that, like LeBron just passed it to Reeves, and Reeves decided to make a play, and even got this dude that I don't think that should be in the game. Gabriel, Winford, whatever this dude here, don't get me started on him. But I'm
Hey,
glad he made that
Cosell.
shot. Yeah.
Let me fix my audio real quick. It's doing that
Cool.
weird stuff. I'll be right back.
Go for it. Go for it. 40-29. Gabriel going to the free throw line. He played quite a bit in the regular season. He was a part of the rotation as he should have been, and I think this might be his first appearance in the playoffs. I would rather see Mo Bamba. I was very excited when Mo Bamba came over to the Lakers, but he had a bit of a bang and he missed a little bit of time, and so he hasn't found his way back into the lineup, and and it's kind of sad to me, because I think he has something to offer, and particularly in this series with Jaren Jackson, But Gabriel coming in, does that mean that AD is out? See, the Lakers are getting, you can't do nothing but play the team in front of you, right? You can't do nothing other than play the team in front of you, and whatever they bring, that's what you deal with. But the Lakers are very much lucky, blessed, however you want to say it, for Brandon Clark and Steven Adams to be out because they don't have no matchups for them dudes. If Adams was in this game, I don't think that it would be 3-1 for sure. Don't think it would be 3-1. Not at all. As LeBron goes to the free throw, he finally got a free throw. And the first one is up, and it's on. He in and out, iron unkind. See LeBron, these free throws are premium now because you're not getting those calls. You see, family, they're not giving him these calls now. This is his third or fourth time to the basket, and out of those trips, this is his first trip to the free throw line. As he knocks down one, cut the lead 31-40. Look at Bain is feeling good, boy. He's feeling good. Look at him. I love his energy. Over to Jones. Tyus Jones, for those that don't know, is the Grizzlies' backup point guard, is the highest paid backup in the NBA. LeBron threw it down to Gabriel trying to get an easy one and realized it wasn't that easy because Jaren Jackson was down there, guarding the yard, and basically told Wilford to get that mess out of here. Get that weak crap back. 43-31. LeBron bringing it up over to, what's that, Brown? What has Brown done for you lately? Brown ain't did nothing for us so far. Where you at, Brown? Where you at, Brown? There's Jones again for the second three. Oh, he missed that one. Look at the Lakers in the paint like this. I don't understand why y'all in the paint, Lakers, like that. Why you in the paint like that? Because of Jaren Jackson. Look at LeBron just turning the ball over for no reason. Come on, Rudy. Brown, good rebound. Stop turning the ball over, LeBron, like that. God dog. Oh, he called that an offensive foul. Wow. Offensive foul on Reeves. Wow, that's a tough one there, Jones. That's a tough one there. Jones making up for that, for missing those threes. See, for missing those threes, those opportunities, look what he did. Set Reeves up, and now I see it on the replay. Yeah, that's a charge. He anticipated Reeves was getting ready to go left, and he did. Here come AD, so maybe he was having a bathroom break or something, and that's why Gabriel came in the game. There's Jones again for another three. AD with the there we go with the rebound, taking it away from Jaren. 43 to 41. 31. 43 to 31. There's Reeves going to the basket, kicking it out. They swinging that thing. There's LeBron going in. LeBron misses it. AD cleans it up. That's what I'm talking about. When somebody go to the basket and them bigs come forward, you're supposed to clean it up on the weak side. Way to clean it up, AD. That's what I'm talking about. It's no excuses to not do that. 33 to 43.
He should be doing that every time, Coach.
Facts. Look at LeBron. Stop reaching, LeBron. You know what the rule is. You reach, I teach. Stop reaching. You can't even recover if you reach. Stay in front of him.
Hand down,
as best you can. Yeah, exactly right. As best you can.
Man, that's got to be I want the Lakers to play with so much energy, man. You gotta try to win this game. Forget about the other team, the Grizzlies being desperate, trying to win the game, not to be eliminated. If you win this game, you get to have a longer break, and all is good. That's what the Lakers need to be thinking about. Stop worrying about if you're tired, if you ain't got no energy. I need to see some grit right now.
Yeah, see, as we're watching, everything on the Laker end pretty much is kind of a chore. It's a grind. They haven't, with the exception of a couple plays, that give and go from Vanderbilt to AD was real nice. The alley hoop to LeBron at the beginning was nice. But we ain't had too many more of those, moments. So it's been a bit of a grind.
You see Macrina?
Yeah, Reeves. What'd she say?
She said, Coach, your team having it tough.
Yeah. Well, McCree, this look like I'm watching my team walk off the floor right now. They look like they just got off playing the one of the runs at the beach. That's what that looked like to me. The Lakers have not woken up yet to play this game yet. They ain't checked in yet. So
I got
so
a,
if
I got a
if I'm
better I got a better analogy, Coach. You want to hear this
go ahead.
one? The Lakers are playing like the AU team that has played 3 straight games, and the last game is against a weak opponent. So
Facts.
they're coasting,
Facts.
trying to
Facts.
make it to the next day.
Facts. 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 Going kind of going through the motion because it's only a couple of players to me on that Lakers team that's playing with some consistent energy. That's Vanderbilt and three Vanderbilt. Again, look, we talking about Vanderbilt, Reeves, and Hachimura. Their energy has been nice, very nice to me.
The hustle three.
AD has been a little bit up spotty. LeBron's been a little spotty. D'Lo's been. Where are you, D'Lo? Where's Waldo? I don't know where he at. Beasley's been that way. Brown's been yeah, from one moment here or there. But them dudes. I mean, look at who we relying on. I'm loving it. I'm loving it because styles make fights. Speaking of, shout out to Tank Davis
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
TK for the TKO over Ryan the King.
Another TKO.
That's right. That's right, DJ. Hey, look, I ain't. Rare do you see a body shot take a champion out, man. Take a dog out, but Tank took him out with that liver shot. Wow.
Can you believe that some shines were saying, "Oh man, this is probably scripted"? They
Yeah.
don't
Well,
understand those rib shots hurt like hell.
no. It's the liver. It wasn't
He
just
hit
in the
him in the
ribs.
liver.
It was a liver shot. Just for those who don't know, if you can just bring up on your phone, you can bring up the anatomy and you can see it. The rib cage covers the liver. Okay, and so when there's trauma to that liver, when Tank hit him right on that liver, it's a delayed thing. It ain't right away, but it takes it debilitates you, takes your legs away. Because if you could see those that watched the fight, Garcia was trying to get up. He wanted to get up. When it got to 8, you could see his in his eyes. He was like, "Damn, I can't get up." I saw it.
Well,
And I boxed too, so I know a little bit about that. But yeah,
you,
but Tank is
you
a
could tell.
bad dude, man.
You could tell. No, like a lot of people don't spar or have done it before. Man, those when you hit a spot, man, and it's like your organs hurt or anywhere in your chest or anywhere, that stuff, man, that lingers on, man. Sometimes it stops your mobility.
Facts, facts, facts. That is a fact. So but I do say this: if he didn't get him out in that liver shot, he was gonna knock him out anyway because Tank was zeroing in on him.
Yeah,
He was
I
eat,
see
he was
that
eat, he was eating his power punches, and he was
happen.
closing the gap. He was eating them up. He was eating them jokers. Yum 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 yum. Give me another one. Yum 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 yum.
hey, hey, Coach Joe, how do I sound?
Sound great. Little bit like you're not right in front of the mic, but that's okay. You ain't echoing. Woo!
Okay.
Look at Ja up over LeBron, tipping that in. Wow, he a little fearless little dude. And let me tell y'all something right now. His wrist ain't that hurt, or his hand ain't that hurt, because he over here giving 5 to people. And I watched him the other day doing it too. He just came down and caught himself with that hand too. Okay. And I know we all know us mellowholics know about when that wrist is hurt.
Oh man.
We know about when it's really hurt. When you really can't do nothing. Not tip dunk on people. Memphis up 48-35. AD he missed that. Wow, how did he miss that? How did AD wind up guarding Ja?
Hmm.
Well, it worked in our favor because AD ended up getting a run out. Good pass, Reeves. 37-48 with 6:47 to go. There's AD with another rebound. Let me give AD his credit too. He probably got about 5 or 6 of them right now. Don't throw that. Yeah, I'd rather you shoot it. Don't throw that in there. Oh, LeBron. Reeves Reeves gonna get that turnover, and he should get that turnover because even though he had the right idea, LeBron is letting him know I ain't good. I can't get back there that quick. Give me a chance. I'm down here battling with these dudes. Let me get my position. Let me repost.
Possession by possession, coach.
Facts. 37-48 with 6:23 to go. Look at Ja. Just. Now he's starting to percolate a little bit, starting to get a little energized. Got that bounce in the step. Look at him skipping back. I love when he's doing that. Come on, AD. There you go, AD. Good catch. Good catch, AD. Good finish, AD. All right.
And Coach Joe, look at Ja's eyes. He
Oh
knows
yeah,
he
yeah,
needs
yeah.
to extend this lead more than what it is. He's
Facts.
probably like, damn, we should be whooping this team's ASS
Facts.
more than what it is right now. I bet
Facts.
you he's telling his teammates in the huddle that we can't
Well,
keep.
but you know what, though, DJ. All he got to do is just do what he's doing right now. Join the Bain party. Bain is already engaged. He's been engaged from jump. Okay, and he balling. Join the party, Ja. So then y'all can dominate the backcourt. That's all you got to do, and you'll ensure y'all win tonight.
And how many points Bane have? What, 16 points?
Probably.
Yeah, we check.
He balling.
Yeah,
he balling.
And shout out to LaMelo's draft class, the 2021? No, was it 2020?
Yeah, he's in his third year. He's in his third year, 2020.
Yeah, the 2020 draft class has so many ballers, so many players. Remember, they were trying to say that the draft class is weak only because LaMelo Ball was projected to be a top 3 pick.
Facts.
Let's call it what it is.
Facts.
And me, Coach Joe, and many others has always said that this class is better than what it's getting credit for.
Facts. Oh, AD got dog a frog. There's I hate when he do that toe tapping and pulling up. I don't like that shot for AD at all. I think it's a bailout shot as Dylan Brooks knocks down a 3 for Memphis to take a 56-39. 17-point lead on Lakers. Lakers in trouble today, as me and DJ felt them vibes pre-game. You know, for me, LeBron recognized that they stole one the other day.
Mm-hmm.
In my view, this is how I saw it. He recognized that they stole one the other day, so now they playing with house money. So if they lose this game, that's cool. Long as they stay healthy, they come out of it healthy. They go back to LA and close it out there. See,
that's why you were saying LeBron just filling out the game. He's not even playing the level that I know he could play. Well, we all know he could play.
He's not giving the game his attention the way he normally is. He's a little bit aloof for LeBron.
That's a good way to say it.
Yeah, and to me, I recognize when players do that, and sometimes it's warranted. In LeBron's case, it's always warranted, even though I don't like it. But it's always warranted because he's in his 20th year.
LA Bron.
Okay, let's just there it is. LA Bron. LA Bron. And we got LA Bron. We didn't get Cleveland Bron. We didn't get Miami Bron. We got LA Bron. LA Bron is old. Dylan Brooks said, "You old man."
my favorite LeBron is like when he went to Cleveland, the early Cleveland. because he was smart. He made more shots. Percentage was good. He was just a smarter player. He's always been smart. But he always had an answer to things. And plus, he still had his athleticism.
Facts.
Because everybody's talking about, oh, Miami LeBron, but let's keep it real. The 2015-16 LeBron James would have won the championship against the Mavericks.
Facts.
Especially playing that little damn zone that they were playing. Because that LeBron James made more mid-range shots for teams, and made more threes.
Facts. They had better shooters.
But yeah, man, Coach Joe, I agree with you. LeBron, he knows his team. They got a win that they shouldn't have gotten. I'm a Laker fan, but let's be honest. And he knows that's that it's best for him to coast through this game. I'm not trying to say he's resting, but let's be true and real. He's coasting in this game.
Because in closeout games, they're showing on the screen right now, LeBron is 20-7. That's a 74% winning percentage over Magic, Jordan, Kareem, and Bird. So LeBron closes it out. When he closes out games, he closes them out. So we don't see. This is a closeout game, and I think that he's just trying to keep it close. He want the others, to keep it close for him like they did the other night, and then he'll close it at the end, when it needs to be, closed at the end. So we're gonna see if they do it. At 4:27 to go in the second, the Lakers, Memphis up 56-39 as Reeves knocks down another three, and they went to. Let me tell you something. Reeves is one of the few dudes that's either at it or very close to off the bench. He 3 for 5 right now with 8 points. That is a 50, 40, 90 dude off the bench. And for those that don't know, 50, 40, 90 is 50% from the field, 40% from the free throw from the 3-point line, and 90% from the free throw line. It's only every year. It's only about half a dozen, 4 or 5, maybe 6 players in the whole NBA to be able to do that. It's a sign of an elite season. Curry is up there annually. Durant is up there annually. Them dudes. While they've been they've been up there annually.
50, 40.
Yep, and 90. Don't leave out the 90. Don't leave out the 90. That 90% from the free throw line. That's huge. See the rebounds. While I was giving AD the credit because this what we're watching right now. This would be the Nuggets' third. I mean the Nuggets. This would be the Grizzlies' third opportunity at a basket. How many chances you gonna give them, Lakers, to score 2 points or 3? There we go. LeBron with the turnover. And back to Reeves, back over his head to LeBron. LeBron catches it and puts it in. This is what I'm talking about. I told you this boy is special. 44-56, 3:13 to go.
Austin Reeves saying to his teammates, wake the hell up.
Fine. Look at AD. AD took the rebound away from both Tillman and LeBron went down all the way. And got
the next game, man. Try to finish it out now.
See, Reeves knew what to do. He knew to throw that back to LeBron. He knew that LeBron needed a little energy. See, this kid know the game. He understands and can play it in real time. Y'all don't know how many dudes would have taken that ball and shot that ball and tried to go to the free throw line. There's LeBron short. There's the legs. Short. It's the second quarter. He's short on the free throw.
And
Short.
even though he's short on that free throw, LeBron has always been an average free throw shooter, kind of borderline poor.
But you know what though? He has been in the 70s. 71, 72%. He has been around there. And that's, 3 out of 10. You know what I mean? But we just expect him to be better. He's been in the 60s too.
And even though those percentages are not really all
Oh,
that,
look at that Vanderbilt putting it in. The Lakers are Lakers down by 9. Look at them on an 8-0 run. Who got those baskets right there? Look at that. All of them were turnovers, stops on defense, run out the other way. Look at Ja. Another fake it trying to act a foul in. Come on, LeBron, don't turn it over. Don't turn it over, please. Don't turn it over. And what did he do? He turned it over. God dog it, I can see it coming.
I saw that happen. I knew it.
This is a time when I hate when I'm right. There's a Reeves going to the free throw line. Way to go, Reeves. Reeves. See,
I
Reeves
know I'm laughing
knows.
right now, Coach Joe, but I'm disappointed. Those are the worst turnovers.
Huh? Look at Ja taking a tip dunk away from Jaren Jackson. He's such a big dude. He's such a big little dude. Look at that heart. He got so much heart.
No,
I
I
see
didn't.
you
I
there,
didn't
little
say
tiger.
anything.
Little raptor. Look at him. Look at 7 of 13, 15 points. I see you there. I don't like that color in your hair. It reminded me of somebody else I don't want to talk about. But that's all right. You do your thing. Because I know why it's there. Reeves knocks down one, back to a 10-point game. The Lakers right where they need to be. Right where they need to be. Knock down 2 like he's supposed to. See, for those who don't know, Reeves is living a dream. When you talk about living a dream, he's really living a dream. Reeves grew up in Oklahoma, in a real small town in Oklahoma, from what I understand, and raised by his grandmama quite a bit. And his grandmama was a huge NBA fan and a huge fan of Kobe Bryant. And so he grew up loving Kobe Bryant. Now look at where the basketball gods then put him. Wow, you want to talk about living a dream? And his nickname is Hillbilly Kobe. And somebody out here tell me who watched the Lakers play that this boy right now ain't channeling Kobe and haven't been channeling Kobe since these playoffs started. Since he didn't been on the Lakers, really. But since these playoffs started, he didn't raise his level of play. You're supposed to raise your level of play in the playoffs. The great ones have always done that. 49-61. 58 seconds to go. Jaren Jackson shooting a wide open 3, and AD blocked it. Good shot, AD. Good closeout. Get that ball up, Vanderbilt. Get that ball up. There you go, AD. Put that thing down, AD. There you go, and 1, AD. There you go, boy. There you go. Cut that lead back to 10, 51-61. Let's hit this free throw. AD blocked that 3 from Jaren Jackson. Wow, closed out and then got down and finished over contact. Woo, I'm telling you, he got 17 and 10 rebounds already in the first half. He must be channeling us. They must be listening to us, DJ.
They listen to somebody because we told them what they need to do.
Yes,
and first thing, before you chip in that lead, you gotta wake the hell up.
Wake up,
try to win.
Thanks.
Play with a purpose. Stop trying to coast and chill. And, we got the next game. Tomorrow's not promised. I'm not trying to mean it like that.
It's not promised. You're right.
It's never promised.
You're right.
Like, I'm gonna give you an example. This is football, but I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say my Dallas Cowboys. Let's say if they make it to the Super Bowl and lose. If a fan comes up to me and said, "Well, we got next year. We could just do. At least we've been there." Man, that's not even promised. The great teams, Bulls, Lakers, back in the day, Celtics,
Boston,
Pistons, the 76ers, shout out to Dr. J, and many more. The leaders of the team will always tell each other, "Come on, we got to get this win. It's not promise." The
Lakers
great
going
oh,
facts,
what's up?
DJ. That's right. Lakers going to half down 9:52 to 61. And LeBron is and him and Reeves, they going over. He going over the mistakes. I love it. And Reeves is letting him know right there, right at LeBron. But no, LeBron, they go like this. And y'all can tell by looking in LeBron's eyes, he saw it. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you right, young man. You right, young G. LeBron is tired.
Mm-hmm. I want to see another. I want to see an extra dose of Hachimura in the second half.
Facts,
That's
facts.
what
I
I want
want
to see.
facts. Facts. Let me turn over to the New York and Cleveland game and see how Cleveland is showing up on a closeout game. Now they're the fourth seed. The Knicks were the fifth seed. They brought Donovan Mitchell over. You know, they have a talent all over that Cleveland team. Donovan Mitchell, all-star. Donovan Mitchell probably will be all NBA this year. Garland was the point guard all-star. The Fro made the all-star team at some point. Rookie of the year, Mobley. You know they got a squad. They had a good year. They've been really underperforming. So let's peek in on them what they're doing here in the third quarter. In a closeout game, New York has them on life support. So what is the score? Oh my stars! It looked like they calling in for the specialists. It's not looking promising. It's not getting better. It's getting
New
worse.
York.
The Knicks are up 83 to 68
New York.
with 3 minutes and 2 minutes, under 3 minutes in the third quarter. The Cavaliers, I'm afraid, are in trouble. For those that don't know, coach sometimes, rarely, but sometimes I have the ability, like all humans, to be petty. Not often, because I think we have the ability to overcome that, our pettiness. We all have our biases, but some things I just like to be petty about, and one of them is this that I love to be petty about is when people show themselves up to be anti against the indigenous people of my people who were the indigenous people of this country. Just for all that don't know, just gonna throw that in really so we just have the context here just really quickly. We don't have to belabor the point. I will never let you forget it. And the way that Dan Gilbert treated LeBron James with the disrespect that he treated him when he left Cleveland, I will never forget it. Because this is negotiated labor. They're indentured servants. They're not slaves.
Mm-hmm.
And so the contract says that they have the ability to move. So, I understand you being in your feelings, but that should be held behind closed doors. This man put butts in your seat, put money in your pocket, man. Raise the value of your franchise, man. So don't bite the hand that feeds you, brother, and reduce yourself to looking like a clown who doesn't understand where he is. So I will, so maybe they're getting a little bit. That's what this is right now, 85 to 70. When I look over it down 15, when I look over at the talent on the floor, I see a mismatch of talent put together by the Knicks, bunch of hopes and prayers, cast offs from this place and that place. But I see some intention over there with the Cavaliers through drafting and careful free agency. So this is going to be very disappointing, 4-1, and getting ran off on your floor on a closeout game. Woo! Don't talk crazy
and
to me.
and I'm not surprised that the Knicks are winning. I didn't think that the score would be a blowout.
Facts.
I thought it would be a competitive 7-game series.
Mm, mm,
But
yeah.
the Cavaliers, they showed they weren't ready, man. They
Yeah,
were not ready for the
yeah,
grown man fight.
facts. I mean, and it starts at the head. For their attack, which was all year, was Garland. He had a really great year. He had a marvelous year, and he's been overwhelmed.
And all
Clearly,
he had to do was show up just a bit,
facts,
and he
facts. But
would
it
be
takes,
better.
but it takes more than what than a notion, boy. That's for
Uh
sure,
huh.
huh? Takes more than a notion, boy.
What's that saying? You gotta have a team to chase that dream.
Oh, facts.
Oh, that's a bar.
Fact, that's the
That's
bar.
a bar.
There you go. You got to have a team
To
to
have
chase.
that dream.
That's right, to chase that dream, boy. Ooh, to have that dream. You ain't lying, because if you ain't got that dream, boy, if you ain't got that, you ain't gonna have that dream if you're trying to do it by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It is not going to work. You
Dreams
bet-
turn into nightmares when you don't have that team.
Facts. You better bring your boys. What they say? If you hear any noise, it's just me and the boys getting it.
Man,
That's right.
remember when Shaq?
Just get in the bag.
Remember when
What
Shaq
Shaq say?
was playing coach? He
Uh,
said, I wouldn't be here without the others. And that's
facts.
why I keep saying the others because
Facts.
even Shaq knew that the players, the bench players, the role players, that was the guys that were assisting on that dynasty. They made
Facts.
shots. Very big shot, Bob, and
Facts.
Rick
Derek
Fox.
Fisher. That's right. The Fockery. You're right. Him as well. Facts.
Yeah, I miss those Laker days. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, this second game that's coming up, but I want to talk since we had half. I want to talk a little bit about this Clipper situation, and I want to give a shout out to Russell Westbrook for comeback of the decade, because I don't think anybody has had fallen so far in their career than he had, or than it was supposed that, or felt like he had fallen, that he was on the way out. He was literally the heart and the soul of that Clipper team and that effort to upset Phoenix, and he did everything in his powers to make that happen. And I am so amazed at what he did. Because he really, they were overmatched, that Clipper team, in many in every which way, and they fought. They really did. But they got to look at, if they're gonna really do anything uh, moving forward that looks like successful basketball. They're gonna have to really start looking at these moves a little more closely. Because they clearly made moves uh, in this particular case because of the moves the Lakers were making and trying to keep up with the Joneses, and it clearly didn't work because you've been getting the same results with an overflated salary cap. You've been paying for it, that's for sure. And I know you got deep pockets, so I'm not counting your money. I know you what you got because I drive by almost every morning watching them build the Clippers' new stadium every day. And I'm telling you, DJ, I'm waiting for I'm hoping it doesn't happen, but I just have a feeling it's going to somehow collapse.
Yeah, and I think so as well. People listen to us. They may think, "Oh, you guys are Laker fans. Y'all don't care," but we're basketball fans,
Right.
and I respect Kawhi Leonard. I
I
appreciate him.
like him a lot.
Man, I'm not happy that he went out like that
Me either.
with an
He,
injury.
he was balling too.
Man, the Suns couldn't even stop Kawhi Leonard.
He was balling.
As a fan of basketball, Kawhi Leonard is what you ask for a player.
Facts.
He's
Facts.
humble. He
Facts.
doesn't bother no one. What I
Facts.
hear, he's a family man.
Facts.
He's always supporting his family the best way he can. He's
Facts.
always giving back. And he
Facts.
doesn't do it all for the likes of the media.
Facts. Do it because that's who he is. That's a fact.
And Ty Lue loves coaching him.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell in his press conference because Kawhi Leonard, he's not very combative. And not
Facts.
to say he's a pushover because he's really not. The people who know him personally knows he's not a pushover.
Facts.
But he has a way of getting this point across without showing you up,
Mm-hmm.
without embarrassing you.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Without
hate
being
what happened.
confrontational.
Exactly. Kawhi Leonard represents that that idea. Like if I had a camp full of kids at a basketball camp, right? And I say what basketball character to best emulate, really, you would tell them to be themselves, number one. But just for an example, Kawhi Leonard.
Facts. Because he was not the heralded one coming out of high school. People knew who he was, but he wasn't the best coming out. He wasn't the worst either. That's why I ended up going to San Diego State. We played him. I actually saw him. Some of his his journey. Him and Paul George being here in California and being a part of California basketball, high school basketball for many years. Saw them kids play many times and grow. And I always liked Kawhi. And to me he was just an introverted young man, just introverted. Just not everybody's extroverted. Not everybody wants to talk the way Coach does. And it's okay. And he's one of them dudes. He's a quiet young man, but he's no shrinking flower, and he's extremely talented. Extremely talented. That boy can play his ass off, and my heart goes out to him. Paul George, I can't begin to say for myself how I felt when I saw that injury during that game. I think we talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
I was so glad to see that it wasn't career. It wasn't career. That it was a little more in the beginning than what it turned out to be, and that he didn't need surgery. It's a beautiful thing. So, but when I heard him say that because of that injury that he took with the broken leg, that he doesn't feel like he could ever be back where he was then. I gotta say, uh, 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 it was tough to hear because the part of me understands it and can see the logic in it, but there's the part of me that just don't want to believe that and don't want to give into that at all because you're still playing and you're still out there. And Paul is very good. He's a very good NBA player, all-star level on both ends of the floor. So we ain't talking about somebody that needs a boost because he doesn't. But you can't do nothing if you're not available. If you're hurt, and he's hurt again. They're hurt again. They're hurt again. So.
Yeah, very sad situation. I'm praying for them brothers.
Mm.
They're just good for basketball. And I
Fact.
want everybody to be healthy. But back to this game, what do you think the Lakers need to do, coach, to rectify the wrongs of this poor first half?
Well, I think they started correcting it a little bit in spurts there, and but the end of that about the last 3 minutes of that second quarter, they raised their level of energy. They got about four runouts. They got stops and turnovers that turned into runouts, turned into four easy baskets, which is how they have to play. And they just got to do more of that. And they also buckled down, and they know how to buckle down. They know how to guard. For those that don't know, at the end of the season, the Lakers were top three defensively, if I'm not mistaken. So they know how to guard,
Yeah, they do.
and they haven't gotten up 3-1 because they don't know how to guard this team because they do. And I want to see them tighten the noose on them because I want to see how Memphis is going to show how they're going to respond. In a closeout game, I want to see how Ja's going to respond. I want to see if he can make the plays. I want to see if Bang going to make the threes. I want to see if Dylan Brooks going to get the stops. I want to see if Jaren Jackson going to get the blocks. If he going to finish around the rim and be big. I want to see. Because when the pressure is on, boy, woo, we can talk all we want. As Garland knocks down a three to cut the the Knick lead to 8. This is the closest they've been probably since the first quarter.
The time is now, Coach.
Right. Thanks.
Better get it now. What did we say earlier? Tomorrow's not promised.
Tomorrow is not promised.
You can't go off next year because you don't know who's better.
When's the last? Hey DJ, when's the last time your boy's been to the Super Bowl? How long has it been?
96 of February. 96.
So Cowboy fans been saying next year for how long? Woo, for a long time.
For 20 plus years.
Okay, so
when they lost to them damn 49ers, excuse my language, I seen a lot of Cowboy fans out here saying, well, I know Dak played a bad game. Next year. There is no next year. The defense was, oh my God, that was one of the few games, Coach Joe, where I was just pissed off. Because this is one of the best defenses we had since the 90s. I say about 97. When we had Dion and them. That was the last time. It's not promised. Look at, and I know people don't like Aaron Rodgers. I get that. But look how many teams getting better. Now he's with the Jets, and the Jets got a defense.
They sure do.
Patrick Mahomes. They got the Bills.
Josh Allen.
And then the Chargers. I know people talking about how the Chargers lost, but their quarterback is talented.
Herbert is the deal.
Justin Herbert is very talented.
The deal. Very good. Elite in this league.
And then you have Joe Burrow.
Facts.
Bengals. Joe Cool, they call it.
Who is also outstanding.
And then when everything is right, Deshaun Watson. When he's not, when he's not in trouble, of course.
Wow.
And then Russell Wilson when he doesn't overthink.
Oh, really quickly, DJ. We down 4.
Say it again, Coach Joe.
57-61. D'Lo made a basket. D'Lo with another 3. D'Lo knocks down another 3. We down 1. It's a 1-point game with 10-18. We didn't erase that lead. What I say? What we say? It's exactly what we said. This team, what I say, I want to see what they're gonna do. Second half is when you really feel the hourglass.
Hey, Coach Joe, we sound like some Notre Dame because we said all the stuff that the Lakers need to do: hustle back, take smart shots, make smart plays, don't turn over the ball, and play to your ability on defense. AD, play to your ability on defense. You're faster than a lot of bigs. You're stronger than most bigs, except for like Jokic and Embiid. But besides that, you're stronger than them. You're faster than them. LeBron, you're taller and stronger than a lot of small forwards. You're athletically gifted despite age. Play to your talent. Do what you're coached to do. And you see Hachimura playing.
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt. The hustle 3, I call it the hustle 3. Ooh, I'm liking this, man. If they win this game, Coach Joe. If they win this game, Coach Joe.
Because I'm gonna tell you, it's 2 teams. It's 2 teams, DJ. I wanted us to play in, family. Remember which one they was, DJ?
You said play against?
I wanted us to play against in the playoffs.
I wanted to play against the Clippers.
I didn't.
They, what you said,
I,
Coach?
I said I didn't want. I didn't. If y'all remember, what I said was I wanted us to play Memphis and Sacramento,
You did say that.
and that's who we getting ready to probably play. Sacramento next.
Ooh. Yeah. Lakers, 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 Lakers.
And then we're gonna be in the Western Conference Finals against Denver or Phoenix, and we can beat either one of them teams. I want Denver because we can beat them.
The wild card is D'Lo. He needs to show up.
The wild card to me is LeBron. If LeBron got enough energy, can't nobody stop him from going downhill. And when he go downhill and don't shoot no threes, they guaranteed to win. Because that means everybody else is going downhill too.
What you call a tone setter.
Facts. It's when the Kings say this is how we gonna play today without saying it. And then the only three you better shoot is the one that's wide open. That's a kick out. From going downhill, inside out.
Man, this is what sports is all about, man. We gotta pull through. We could beat these teams. I'm not afraid of any team in these playoffs. Not even the Suns. I know they got KD.
KD has not looked like himself.
No, not at all. There's not one team in the playoffs like, oh, man, Denver worries me more because of the Joker. I mean, the joke. People don't give him his respect, but he's unstoppable right now.
For me,
he doesn't even have a legit number two.
Well, for me,
He got a number three, but not a number two.
No, he got a number two. He does. And to
so
me, that
Murray's a number two.
Oh, without a doubt. And that's the reason why I'm worried about him. Worried about them because Murray is finally healthy. If you remember, when he was battling Donovan Mitchell for 50-point games in the playoffs. If you remember, he was that dude before he got hurt. And now he's back. It's hard for him to find that that gear again, but he's getting close to it. Find it to be consistent, because you got to be consistent. How is that a freaking foul right there on Ja? Oh, that's D'Lo fouling. Excuse me. That's how it's a foul, because it's D'Lo fouling. Shoot a silly shot down on the other end. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's AD sticking his hand in. No reason to do that at all, AD. Get the rebound. There you go, LeBron. I'm sick of watching them let Tillman dominate the glass down there.
Oh, thank you. Finally, someone said it. That's
makes no damn sense. What are you doing, D'Lo? D'Lo look like he out there doing ballet. What are you doing? Pivoting this way, that way, traveling, using this foot, that feet.
He said ballet.
I don't know what he was doing. What was that?
Like a ballerina.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was in a nutcracker. And you know what he did? You know he missed the free throw, right?
Yeah, you looking like he performing for a Sebastian Bach play. AD.
63-61. Lakers down 2. Dylan Brooks with a wide open 3. Oh, he knocked it down too. Nice shot there.
Yeah, that was good. I can't front, Coach.
Nice. What's a wide open shot? If you can't make a wide open shot and you're a pro, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
No, I'm just talking about his form.
Well,
I like his form. I like his form. when I play 2K, man, and when I that my player stuff,
Mm-hmm.
that form that Brooks has, that's
Nice, huh?
yeah.
AD, he fought for that. Oh, we got that turnover. That was D'Lo. D'Lo did something good that time. I got to give him credit.
Wait,
D'Lo
wait,
did
wait,
something.
wait, wait, Coach. D'Lo played defense.
Yes, got his hand and a positive play to get the AD down on the basket. Oh, I love it. Nigga pass it. Didn't take the shot through down. Nice,
Ooh.
nice inbounds play to AD. Good finish, AD.
Let
63 to
the
66.
let the church say amen.
They're dealing with a three again, another three. Oh, we gonna bail out Jaren Jackson. Okay, nobody getting bailed right now. We letting them play, but then you gonna get Jaren Jackson to bail out. Okay, all righty. Because AD was clearly fouled right there by Morant. You can see that. He didn't say nothing. Jaren Jackson, what Jaren doing today? He ain't doing a whole lot. I ain't hearing his name a lot. I see him. He's standing around in the under the basket a lot down there. But I don't see a whole lot of activity. See, he gonna have to be special for them to stave off the Lakers. Yeah, look at that. His points. 5 points. See, I didn't even know what his stats was. Over 3, 6 for 6 from the free throw line. 6 points. In a closeout game, and you defensive player of the year, you one of their best players, and you got 6 points with 3 in the third quarter.
Another key to the game: rebounds. Get your
Facts.
rebounds. There's opportunities there. Look at John Morant. He's not the best shooter around. He's gonna miss some.
D'Lo made another positive play. Nice. Get the rebound. That's not. Look at
Come on.
LeBron with a great closeout.
What did I
Great
say, Coach
closeout on
Joe?
Jaren
What
Jackson.
did I
Great
say,
close.
Coach Joe?
Oh my stars! He's getting
Hey, what
Vanderbilt.
did I say, Coach Joe?
Facts. Facts.
Rebound.
Facts.
It's the little.
Vanderbilt. I ain't mad at you, Vanderbilt. I ain't mad at you. They that wasn't no charge there. You stopped. He flopped. Ja flopped on that one.
Yeah, he
He,
did.
he flopped on that. That's why the dude underneath the basket didn't call it, because he could see that he flopped. The dude on the outside trying to be a part of the play so he could show that he's a part of the play.
Yeah, he
To go the
deserves. He
other way.
deserves an Oscar for that.
Man.
Best pitcher.
Another turnover. Another turnover. Lakers get another turnover. See, this week we can do to them. Now let's get something good out of it and not get nothing out of it. As D'Lo shoots an air ball.
Ah.
Remember I said that Kuzma stuff? There it is right there. There it
I
is
knew
right
you
there.
was.
That's it right there.
I was waiting for you to say that, Coach Joe, when he missed that.
No, but he didn't just miss it. He shot an air ball.
Man, like those are one of the
AD just battled Jaren Jackson to the ground for that rebound. As LeBron puts it in, D'Lo with another assist. Man, 68 to 67. Lakers down 1 with 6 minutes to go. Look at LeBron, got 8 points on 3 of 10. I told y'all it ain't gonna be this ain't the old LeBron. It's the new LeBron. It's the Laker LeBron. They end the game with him and AD playing better, but LeBron is they doing it, lousy for him. AD for 3. Ooh, that was iron unkind. 4-point game. 6:15 to play too. In the third, D'Lo must have heard me. He didn't have a positive third quarter. Positive, D'Lo. I'm proud of you for that. And that was good defense to just play right there. Didn't foul Ja, even though, and they call a timeout, you didn't foul, and that was good. Ja's very crafty, very good around the basket. There's no shame in your game. Let him do all the little antics, you small, you little, and all that. Just make sure you're going home at the end of the game. Just make more positive plays than he does. When you're in the game, make the most of your opportunities, and the Lakers gonna be all right, like he's so far doing. Because Ja ain't having no great game either. Along with Jaren Jackson. I told you, and if you notice in this third quarter, who have we not heard from at all from the Grizzlies? Bane.
Yep.
The dude that was balling in the first half. See, this is what happened in the last game. He had a good first half. I think he had 21 the first half last game. And he tailed off in the second half. Because his team started going away from him. Same way they're doing right here.
Yeah,
And
everybody trying to get their own shots. You see that, Coach?
Mm-hmm. And Reeves is D'ing him like crazy too. D'ing him like crazy. Let me go over and look and see what Cleveland doing real quick over here. See if the Knicks can close them out. We've been away for a while. Oh yeah, it's 96-84. Knicks up 12 with 4 minutes to go in the fourth. Where you going, Mowgli? That's a travel. And then it's a foul. Call us a jump ball. Yeah, Mitchell Robinson is just having his way with them dudes. I mean, they even on this particular play, they let Mowgli travel, move his feet, both feet on Mitchell, and he still couldn't get the shot up. Mitchell Robinson was still blocking it and ended up getting the jump ball.
Here's the thing about Mitchell Robinson, Coach. There was a time when I wanted the Hornets to try to trade for him. And that's why defense.
Yeah, absolutely. He does. I mean, he beaten both. He beaten. There is no other big on New York's team. There's him.
I know that Julius gets the shine, but
he ain't no big though.
Yeah, he Robinson. One can say he's the most important big on the team.
And Julius is in street clothes right now. Left with an ankle injury. So New York is beating him with Julius out. He's been out since earlier when he went to the locker room around half. When he stepped on LeVert's ankle. Shucks.
Speaking of Hornets, who do you think they need to be getting in the offseason like a player?
Man, if they can get the number one pick and get Victor Wembanyama, I'll be so that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I think what's also amazing is that Michael Jordan is selling the Hornets.
Oh yeah, that's a blessing. He needed to sell that team a long time ago, Coach.
Wow, I'm blown away. Lakers down 4, 69-73 with 5:47 to go in the third. LeBron with a give and go, nice little bully ball, huh?
Oh no, I'll say this one, because after the game, you gonna like what I bring up, or timeout or something.
Okay. Jaren just big boyed AD because he is bigger than AD, and he put that up over him. He missed the first one and got his rebound too. So he was doing the old Moses Malone, missed it and re-get it so he can get a rebound and Jaren Jackson with a block on Reeves, and LeBron hits the weirdest three I've seen to cut the lead to 3. It went in and then out and in and out, and there's LeBron at 13 at 5 of 12. See, when have we known LeBron to shoot these kind of percentages? Never. This tells you right here, family, where his talent really is. This is where you see what people's talent really is when it comes to the playoffs. LeBron gets a foul. The Lakers get a stop. Ja misses it 72-75. LeBron gets a foul going to the free throw line on Conchar. Lakers right where they want to be. Right where they would want to be. Under 5 in the third quarter. Make a move in in the fourth quarter and just all go downhill. And Bain is hitting the ball and didn't get no technical foul. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Let me see what you're gonna do, LeBron. LeBron knocked it down. Bang bang. 73-75. I like that. Yes. I like that. Now I'm just gonna say Aldama is coming in the game, and the Lakers have done a really good job. I see you there, Mama. The Lakers is doing a really good job of showing that they recognize the scouting report. Don't let him shoot wide open threes, and don't let him offensive rebound. LeBron made both free throws, 74-75, with 4 minutes and 34 seconds to go. DJ, let me. You still there? You there, DJ?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, give me a second. I'm step aside for a second.
Okay. Yeah, now this is what we all wanted right here, man. This is all wanted right here is a chance, and the Lakers to come back up 75-73. You got LeBron with the free throw.
Gotta stop apparently because I just stepped back in. The Lakers are going that way with the ball to take the lead.
Come on, come on, come on. Also, Coach, if the Lakers lose, the one thing to look at is the free throws. Now, I know LeBron made that last one, but there was a lot of missed free throws in this game. Yeah, it's going to bite back. Now, LeBron James, 4 for 6. That's good, but I'm talking about as a team. There's some that the ones that don't miss.
Facts.
And that all equals. And now you're going to look back and say, oh, it's only a few missed free throws. But that in a tight game, it could come back to haunt you.
Facts.
But I love the grit from the Lakers. They just need to finish this game. Ah, shit. How you say his name, Bob?
Hachimura with the mid-range. Shucks. Who you talking about? I thought he was
going to make that, Coach.
Yeah, I did too. That's his shot.
Yeah, that's his position right there. That's
his shot right there.
Uh-huh. It's like every time the Lakers get so close,
they give up something, like they just gave up Bain, a layup to Bain. They gave him a put back to Aldama got a put back. I just said we got to not let him get off at all.
They need to call a timeout.
Offensive rebounding. Getting putbacks.
Jaren Jackson.
Reeves.
Watch this. Jaren Jackson.
Jaren Jackson for 3.
Yeah.
Did it go in? It did. Yep. It must have bounced in. Wow. It bounced in. I'll be doggone.
Yeah, they need to regroup, man, because that was pathetic. They was right there, and they just got a little too comfortable.
Well, Memphis just went on, stayed putting the pressure on. That's one thing I got to give them credit for. They realized that they weren't playing well, and they weren't making shots, and they it's a make or miss league. What Kawhi say? It's a make or miss league, baby. It's a make or miss league, baby.
What it do, baby? Kawhi no lie.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you that next game, Sacramento and Golden State gonna be a game, boy. Woo! That has been one of the best series in the association this first round.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
So it's a minute and 42 left in the New York Cleveland closeout. Knicks up 10 with a minute and 46 to go. I gotta say I got a little smile on my face for the Knicks fans, man. They didn't been through a lot. They ain't had a whole lot of success here lately. They've been a lot of swings and misses, and so to have a little bit of sunshine. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing. What Bill Withers say, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And and when them wins, ain't no sunshine when you're losing.
Yeah, I had to
When you're
flip it to
losing
the
and you
Knicks.
ain't doing nothing.
I had to flip it to the Knicks Cavaliers game. Man, this team is just gritty, man.
No, they are, I mean, they're playing without Julius, and to keep that lead is really important, and really shows the growth of that team. That is a team effort.
I know that Donovan Mitchell would not want to hear this. You know, looking at I'm not gonna lie. There were some times I flipped back and forth from the game
Hmm.
coach because I
Hmm.
just want to see how the Knicks was doing as well. One thing that Donovan Mitchell has to do is that you can't go so isocentric. Even Kyrie Irving learned that when he was playing with LeBron.
Mm,
That's how they won a championship. You got to learn how to balance it.
mm,
Going what 10 for 24?
that's horrible on a closeout.
That's not going to get it done. And since
That's
he's
hor-
the
that's
star
that's
of the
that's
team,
that's horrible on a closeout.
but also I can't be too harsh on Donovan Mitchell because he's trying.
Hmm.
Uh, Garland was ass in this series.
No, he was ridiculous.
I mean,
He was
Garland,
he was
Darius
ridiculous.
Garland was a no-show.
Tillman with an and one. Wow, Lakers really to take the lead to push the league back to 10.
Shit.
And Hachimura, his heels were on the line. That's what that was.
I mean, did the Lakers just run out of gas or something? What the hell was that?
Uh, we haven't sustained that energy push. We letting them get look another look. Instead of getting a rebound, tip the ball out and they get a three. Another offensive rebound. Another shot. Here's Babe with a wide open three, and he makes it. This is what I'm talking. This is what it is. This is what it is. Now AD can't rebound. We need you to rebound now, and now you can't rebound. They're on a 12-0 run. Good shot, AD. 76 to 56. Aldama for three. Knocked it down. See, this is what you don't want. You don't want them bench dudes that ain't been doing nothing to now come in and start showing out.
Come on, man. Boy, the Lakers are just cold right now.
Very difficult shots too. Memphis has picked up their level. They're playing good defense too, because the Lakers are getting very difficult shot. That shot that D'Lo
Ah,
just scored, just took was horrible. Was horrible. I mean, you had about a 2% chance of that ball going in. Shot that degree of difficulty. And that's better, Brown. Even though he missed it, but at least it was a catch and a step in, relatively wide open three. Memphis didn't hit the gas pedal. Gas pedal. Gas pedal. They didn't hit the gas pedal.
gas pedal, gas pedal.
That's what that is.
God, Coach Joe, come on, man. Now they down by 18 points.
Oh
With
yeah,
that,
they did. Ja
with
just
that, with
took
a
the whole
second
team.
left, barely a second left.
He just took the whole team on that one. he
Oh
said
man,
he out there flexing. They can't hold me. Look, Ja is smaller than Schroeder. That tell you how small he is. Okay, if you see him standing next to Schroeder bigger than him, and he in there battling the big boys. DJ, have you seen that commercial? Family, have any of y'all seen that commercial, the rehabilitation commercial that Nike put out for Ja to rehabilitate his image from that situation? It's him going driving. They show a car driving up in a spot, and they show him clocking in, and he's in a gym and he's shooting shots, and now you see him. It's two of them, three of them, and you see the ball going in. It's saying he's basically there all day. See, that's how they see. They didn't do Kyrie like this. They did Ja like this. They wanted to rehabilitate his image. See, so how did they do it? He's a worker. That's what this is. That's what this is showing. He's a worker. How many of you guys have seen that commercial?
Looking at the damn Huxtables commercial.
Yeah, and it's in black and white, partly
Yeah.
too. See, that's Nike protecting their investment.
And the only reason why they didn't do it for Kyrie, because Kyrie is not one of those Negroes.
Well, and also his numbers don't reflect what Jaws does, and his potential. Kyrie's on the way down on as you know as that goes, and you know Jaws just beginning. So
Yes,
you don't want to
family.
be on.
Make sure to. Oh, sorry about that, Coach.
No, it's okay. No, you don't want to be on the wrong side of that one if you're Nike.
Yeah, make sure to hit the like, share this video throughout all social media platforms, because you already know that YouTube is not sending out the notifications, but it is what it is. Me and the OG Coach Joe, we still gonna do the thing, talk about hoops, and I don't know what to say about the Lakers right now. They just wasted a good opportunity. They were down by 3 when it was down
They was
77
down
to
one.
34. One at one point, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they was down one, 75. And just exhaled. The next thing you know, it was 5, then it was 10, then it was 15. Zoom, gas pedal. I told you, Memphis hit the gas pedal on.
They squandered it, Coach.
They did.
Right there.
Thanks. And how many more comebacks you got in you? They've been fighting uphill the whole game. See, they had them in a position to take advantage. And what did they do? Like you just said, squandered it. Look at Ja out there flexing. I love it. Talking his thing. Talk your stuff, young fella. Young G, talk your stuff. You out there putting your work in. You out there performing. Memphis closed the third quarter on a 19-2 run. Woo! If that ain't making a statement. And he at the front of that, leading his boys. I ain't mad at you, young man. I ain't mad at you.
Haters gonna be like, they front runners.
Well, look, if you know, we did this game. There wasn't no front running. They ran out front of them. They ran them out in front of them. They did that. They did front running. They did in this game. They ran the Lakers was in the rearview mirror. They ran right past them. Now LeBron will be sitting down in about 3 minutes. He just took a heat check 3 to just see if anything was there, and it didn't answer. So
he's like, he missed the 3, and it was like, oh, I'm checked out.
Right, and conversely, what did Bane do on the other end? He went to the basket. Here's LeBron with another 3, trying to go to the bench. Missed that one.
I know LeBron's game body language like a T. When he shoots like that, just jacking up shots, that's a message. Oh, I don't have it now. I need to get back on the bench.
Facts. and wait a minute, that's the second time Bane's gone to the basket. See, this is what the Lakers are supposed to be doing. LeBron's not going to the basket. He's shooting ridiculous threes. Bane and Ja are and right there. Bane had the ball in his hand like on a platter on that one before that. That's a block in the NBA. And he went all the way to the basket, got all the way to the basket. Wow.
Damn.
Kennard going back to the locker room. He seems to be hurt. Something's going on with him. You know, everybody's a little banged up this time of the year. You know. Hey, you know, we got to give a shout out to DJ. We got to talk about grown man Jimmy Butler, that 56 the other day, or 57.
Man,
Woo, I watched that, man.
Fun, Coach.
I watched that. I was like, wow. And it was a couple fellas over. We was watching it. Man, Jimmy walked Miami down like it wasn't nothing. I'm like, wow.
That was something, man.
Yeah, that was something. Jimmy could not miss.
That's what you call raising your level of play.
Oh my stars. I mean, to go up 3-1 on Mill. If you want to talk about my surprise, that's my real surprise.
Ain't
That
nobody
Miami is
picked
up on
Miami.
that Miami's up on Milwaukee 3-1. I cannot believe that with this
I
team.
promise you, Coach Joe, nobody picked Miami to TV.
Well, I mean, but look, the injuries. Heroes hurt. Even.
This is one of the best playoff performances in history. All the injuries, and you're not picked to. This would be one of the biggest upsets. I remember the what was it, '07 when the Warriors beat the Mavericks. Remember that, Coach?
Mm-hmm.
But this could be even bigger than that because
Mm-hmm.
the injuries.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Giannis. So this particular game, I'm gonna be peeking at it. I'm gonna have probably one. I'm gonna have one of them on my phone or my computer watching it, and the other one gonna be on the TV watching it. Because I mean the San Antonio, I mean the Clipper, I mean no, watching the Sacramento Golden State game. But that Dallas man is Milwaukee gonna get closed out? Milwaukee to me got the best grown man team just got closed out. The Clippers are the second best grown man team in the league. In the league, Milwaukee gonna get closed out by what Miami? I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, because
Oh,
look,
I wanted to
oh,
ask you this, Coach. What do you think about Udoka with the Rockets?
I love it. I hate that Paul Silas got fired because I mean I thought he did an amazing job and I thought they left him in a no win situation. They traded all of the veterans away and they had a whole the youngest team in the league. I mean, how you supposed to win? Who you supposed to beat with that team? You know. But I'm happy for Idoka and. But it's a bittersweet because I hate to see that they let Paul Silas go. I thought he did a wonderful job with a very difficult situation.
Shout out to Sonic Boom C98. What's good, my brother? He said not excited at all about this game going. The Grizz should play like this all the time. You know what, brother? You're right. And it's tough when Steven Adams is not playing. That's a big loss.
Mm-hmm.
That is a big
Mm-hmm.
loss. He may
Mm-hmm.
not be the star level of job, but he provides a need. He's a big man that takes up space. He's a
Fact.
grown man in the paint.
Facts. Fact.
Son Whom C98 says the inconsistent play and the up and down nature isn't acceptable. I feel the same way with my Lakers at times.
Mm.
There's times we playing bonehead basketball out there.
Well, but see, I'm with Sonic Book. I see what he's saying because see, the bottom line is with this Memphis team is there is never any reason at this point, based on where they are in their trajectory and how long they've been together, where they should not be playing hard. It's one thing, and the Clippers showed us that. The Clippers played hard as hell and was in every game, even though they lost those close games. But they was in every. They wasn't getting blown. See, it don't make no sense. And then you talking trash and being disrespectful to the game and to your opponents, talking about we don't fear nobody other than Boston. What? When did y'all get to the Western Conference Finals and win? And now you down 3-1 to the Lakers, where you were prohibitive favorites. So I'm with the Grizzlies fans. This is ridiculous.
And
See?
Sonic Boom C98 says if Steven Adams is always missing at the start of the playoffs, decisions need to be made. Yeah, you need one big that's youthful, durable, that you can count on, that provides similarities to Steven Adams but has their own game. Uh, a big man. I gotta look at that free agent list, but whenever I do a stream, and hopefully Coach Joe's on that one too, like NBA free
Yeah,
agency.
we can do. We should do it. Let's do a free agent show. We can do a free agent show.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds
we'll
great.
definitely talk about that because remember we did that last year, I believe.
Yeah, we did.
We
That was
broke it all
nice.
the way down.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was one of the best shows in regards to basketball because we was hitting facts on facts on facts. I got homies still hitting me up like, man, you and Coach Joe talk about what these teams need, and the teams that didn't do what we said, they went backwards. Hornets.
Facts. Facts. So I had a horrible year. Horrible year.
we told them they were gonna have that year when they was doing that crap, putting
Facts.
surrounding LaMelo with some bums.
Facts. Facts. Stat patterns. Okay, and people being enamored by seeing reruns. See, and believing that reruns are authentic. You can't do no. You can't do no better than reruns. No. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Sonic Boom C98 says some games the Grizz look like no team could beat them, and they'll have 4 or 5 in a row where they play like a G Leaguers. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing, bro. He also says they can't keep the same play from game to game. Inconsistency is a kryptonite, bro. And lastly, he says, I'm not completely sold on the coach.
Well, I'm not. I can say this. I'm with everything he said right there. I'm not sold on Jenkins either taking him over the top. I think that they have, in some ways, tuned him out now. Sometimes what you need to get there is not what you need to get over it. See.
Bars.
So I think that's what might be the case in this and with this team as well. But I expect with that kind of inconsistency because they're babies. These dudes is babies as it relates to playoff, as it relates to playoff experience, as it relates to playoff success. They babies, and that's why they look like. They so cute and wonderful at one time, and then the other time they won't be quiet and they crying every 5 seconds, and you can't pacify them at all. It seems like don't nothing work. Meltdown, and then it just clears, and they back to sunshine and rainbows. And the sunshine and rainbows feel so good, it make you forget a little bit about the rain and the storms. Like today, the Grizzlies fans are riding high, feeling good. I can say that overall, this game for the Lakers, this is Reeves' worst game that he's played that I've seen him ever play in a Laker uniform. And I think it's because he's pressing. He just made that 3, and he sees that don't nobody have it going. Nobody has hit 2 or 3 baskets in a row. Nobody. See, and LeBron ain't being aggressive. LeBron is being passive.
And what I say, LeBron has checked out.
Checked out.
Like a scout on a brand new route. That's something my grandma.
I like that, a scout on a brand new route.
Shout out to grandma. Shout out to Mimi.
Yeah, that's nice.
We call her Mimi because she don't like to be called grandma.
I love it. You know what I call my grandmother?
What?
Grand lady. Because she wasn't nobody's grandmama, boy. You can believe that. Ooh. She wasn't baking no cookies, and she wasn't watching no grandkids either.
Oh, we got some JSU. Shout out to JSU, man. They show out. They show up, man. He said, speaking of Memphis, I would love to see Lawson at JSU. Oh, you talking about the basketball player Lawson? All the teams I follow played inconsistent all year. Grizzlies, Memphis, JSU. Yeah, you talking about basketball.
No, he talking about all them babies he was watching. You know,
Oh, oh, this is a little off topic. Sonic Boom C98. The transfer portal, man. These kids, Coach Joe,
mm,
they don't know how to navigate the transfer portal. Like if I was an athlete, if I was really a baller, right, and I'm starting, let's say I'm starting at HBC or FCS. If I was going to transfer, right, I would stay 4 years. But if I was going to transfer, I would do it my junior year. You get 1 degree, then you
fact.
transfer, and you can get 2 degrees at 2 different universities. And when you have 2 degrees, Coach Joe, you know this.
Facts.
That's a lot. That's a lot of power. I know a
What,
lot
what,
of
what, a lot of opportunities.
exactly.
A lot of opportunities. A lot more opportunities for sure.
And I know a lot of software engineers. Like a lot of them have 2 degrees, and they cost a lot of money.
They do, and they get paid, and those start at 6 figures. Those jobs.
Oh yeah, because I when I was in downtown Austin, because they were talking about like engineering and all that stuff. I
Hmm.
asked one of the brothers. I said, "How much you get paid starting out?" He working for Microsoft. He said,
Hmm.
he said his first job at Microsoft at entry level was over 100K.
Right. Facts.
And it depends on where you live at. Of course, if you live in California, entry level is a lot more than that.
Hmm. If you're in Silicon Valley, for sure, it's two something probably.
And yeah, I heard about the brother. I did hear about Rucker, Trevante Rucker transferring out. Coach Joe, you got athletes who are starters,
Mm.
who are star players in the position, transferring out, trying to hope to get the FBS look and stuff. I'm telling you, there's not everybody can be like Joe Burrow. You transfer out of Ohio State, go to LSU, you win the championship. Man, there's some players that's stuck in that portal. It's a gamble. It's Russian roulette.
It is. Well, it is a gamble. That's for damn sure. And
I,
and if you overinflate yourself, you as an asset, and you overinflate it, then you could wind up at a JC.
uh-huh. They don't talk about that, Coach Joe. Coach Joe been coaching for years. So he see Coach Joe, you've been seeing all that.
Oh
This is
yeah,
before the transfer portal.
facts, facts.
Like all I'm saying, Coach, and I know we talking about Lakers and stuff. And Sonic Boom C98 said, "Yeah, Chandler lost a game. I hope JSU gets him."
Mm-hmm.
But if you go on to transfer out, and again, some of the kids' parents, not all, but some of them, they don't have the parents. Like I know my pops, he was always telling us, "I'm your father. I'm not your friend."
Right,
But he's right. So he
facts.
didn't sugarcoat with us.
Mm-hmm.
One of those parents that whatever decisions you make, you got to stick with it. That's the
Mm-hmm.
old school stuff. Don't
Facts.
like my brother was playing D1 football. He said, Mike, you got to be sure because you gave the coach the word. Now I know if coaches leave and stuff, that's different. But when you have a good situation, and shout out to TC Taylor, man, he's doing this thing. Um, like someone got to teach these kids know when to hold and when to fold and when to leave and when to stay. Again, if I was an athlete and I'm a starter, I'm waiting until my junior year till I get my first degree before I even leave.
Mm-hmm. Wait, well, see what I hear you saying, DJ, is that you would have a strategy. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
You have a strategy and a game plan. That's all. Come on, AD, get up now. Come on now. Stop. Don't nobody care. Nobody's watching. The cameras ain't even on you no more. Nobody cares. That look you get that
look,
look
at,
right
look,
there.
look, look at 80 trying to get some sympathy. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Do you remember that game when he had the stinger
Uh-huh.
and he got up? Oh, I can't feel my arm. And the trainer was helping him to the walking down the aisle, holding his arm like he was a king or like he was some, like he was like he couldn't even hold his own arm. I was like, AD, you gotta be ashamed of yourself, boy. You acting this way over a stinger. A stinger, DJ, a stinger. Wow.
Yeah, he said them degrees ain't cheap. Yeah, it ain't cheap. He said, "This is how I know the Grizz coach is suspect. You are the best rebounded team in the regular season last year, then terrible in the playoffs. Best role team last year, then one of the worst this year. Yeah, not consistent at all.
Mm-mm.
But this is
You gotta be. You got what do you have to be? You gotta be consistent, and you can't be consistent when you're young and you don't know no better. You know you just don't know what it takes. Look at LeBron. Look at LeBron trying to
what
sneak
a
up.
waste.
Look at LeBron.
I'm pissed
Look at
off because
LeBron.
of what.
That was such a poor effort. That was such a poor effort when they on a run. Gotta stop. Cut fighting into this lead, and he just throw the ball at the basket like that.
Yeah, I hate when LeBron gets in the modes, some lazy modes, man. I know he's a
Shit,
great
like right
player,
there. Wait a
man.
minute. DJ, like right there. Right here. This Jaren Jackson right here. LeBron stealing the ball with him. This is the first time that he didn't even try to do this. When Jaren Jackson's been around this game and the ball come off, he just stand there and watch Jaren. First time he put up any resistance. That's a foul on Bane. But there's LeBron chunking threes. And what happened? Reeves is under there getting a rebound and trying to put it back in. Good fighting, AD. Good fighting, AD.
AD fighting, man. I can't lie. He fighting out there.
Huh?
Yeah, AD is surprisingly AD is showing more fight than LeBron in this game.
No, without doubt. AD got 28. AD 28 and 17. Okay, on 13 to 21 shooting. Not great, but good.
Shit,
Missed the
LeBron
damn
play,
free throw though. God damn.
LeBron playing like he on low management right now.
He is. LeBron, hey, look, LeBron. Listen, they won't say it until after this. He quits. I guarantee you, when the book come out about this season here, and they talk about that last game, LeBron probably needed IVs and all kind of stuff to get out the doggone locker room. Probably couldn't move because he was so damn tired. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, he's in the upper room.
And this is where it shows when you just don't, you cannot muster the energy. You don't have it. Mhm. Give me a second, DJ.
No. Sonic Boom C98 says a good coach would have passed Denver and wouldn't be a 2 seed twice and perform so poorly in the playoffs. You don't know what you're going to get from Memphis. That's the main problem with this team. Should this game be close? Like should the series between the Grizzlies and Lakers be close? Hell to the no. It should never be close. But look where we're at, and it looks like Memphis is going to handle business because the Lakers are inconsistent as hell in this game. The Lakers are not getting adequate stops. They're lollygagging. Their energy is low. Now Austin Reeves has shown up. AD has shown up. LeBron James, I know you're older, but you got to do better than that. You got to do better than that. And I was kind of worried about this game before it even started because I wondered what energy LeBron has. I watched LeBron in the games he played close enough a lot of years. And there's times when he's not feeling it, he don't have the energy, he's going to come out flat. Yeah, that's a foul on Dennis. Shout out to Austin Reeves making the first free throw.
You see Austin Reeves in there fighting
Yeah, he's
15.
fighting. I was just talking about that when you left.
He got 15, 7, and 6. Now this is what it looks like when you don't have when you're not super athletic and big and 6'10" or 6'9" and 260. When you got to fight. That's what this kid is doing. He's fighting. Who on the Lakers team is fighting like him right now? Can somebody tell me? Energy wise, who's fighting like
Austin
him?
Reeves is trying to change the fortunes of his family. That's why he plays so hard the way he does. He's trying to get that bag, man.
Mm. I think he loves the game.
That too.
See, that's what I really think. I don't think it has anything to do with the bags or anything like that with his kid. I think this kid loves the game because he already got the bag right now. Why is he fighting so hard right now? Nobody else in the Lakers is fighting this hard. I ain't said Schroeder's name and I don't know how long. And he a major part of what they do over there. He took this game off too. Brown ain't did nothing.
What can Brown do?
Beasley ain't did nothing. Hachimura's minutes has been spotty. So and they down 13 with 4 minutes to go in the game. And going to the free throw line. See, still in the game. The game ain't over with yet. He knocks it down. It's a 12-point game with 4 minutes to go. You get a stop and get a three. Woo, you down 11.
Ah, Jaren Jackson.
That was a nice shot, Jaren. That was I give him credit for that because that was blocked, and he playing with. But I'm mad at AD on that one because AD didn't challenge him. He let Hachimura challenge him, and Hachimura is too small. And again, talking about playing hard. See, talking about playing hard. And that basket right there with Jaren Jackson may have sealed it for the Lakers.
Oh, it did.
That one may have done it because what we're gonna see now is Hachimura for three. Mm. There you go. See this what I'm talking about with Beasley, what Hachimura just did right there. He shot a three, he missed it. We got the rebound, but he didn't shoot another three. He drove it in. See, that's somebody that knows their game and understand what the team needs. We need a basket right here.
Sonic Boom C98 says, I'll be glad when Ja matures and get moves. Just trying to score over four guys bigger than him can't be your only play. And I'm not trying to really compare LaMelo to him, but I just want to give this example. You know how LaMelo, he's not like the quickest guy, not the fastest, but he gets to point A to point B, kind of like Luka in a way.
Facts.
That's what Ja got to learn how to do. Ja got to learn how to do certain go-to moves to get the point A to point B. You don't have to just try to be Superman every time because sometimes that can get you hurt. Look at Derrick Rose.
Well, one thing that I'm a huge fan of. I've always been a huge fan of, and I am in this case as well. Is that is life teaching you lessons, and keep losing, keep having high seeds like you had this year, and lose because they're not gonna beat the Lakers. Lakers need one win, they're gonna get the next win. I'm almost sure of it. Um, uh, Keep getting bounced, okay. And you either gonna do one or two things. You either gonna be hard headed and you ain't gonna change, and you're gonna continue to not have success, or you're gonna see what it is you need to do differently, and you're gonna do differently. See, I mean, he got 30 points tonight on 26 shots. Okay. That's not good for him. That's not very good for him. But it goes to a win, so it's perfect. See, they're clowning the Lakers now because it's over. It's 114-96. Lonnie Walker getting a Lonnie Walker sighting. Wow, I ain't seen and the young kid. Look at look at Gabriel. He don't know what to do with it. I like this Christie kid. I hope that he sticks around with the Lakers. I want to see him
Wait
get.
a minute. That's what's called son.
No, that ain't Christian. His twins are still too young. Speaking of sons who gonna be really good, you know who I just saw whose kid got two kids. One of them they twins too, and one of them is a point guard about 6'3", and the other one's a big man, about a big dude about 6'10". And you know whose sons they are? Carlos Boozler.
Oh, I heard about them. Yeah, they
His big son, the 6'10" one, I think he the number one player in the junior class right now.
yeah,
I saw, huh?
he got them rolling, man.
No, them boy,
They
particularly
got
the
a
big boy.
they playing in LA, right? Like California, state of California?
No, they're in Florida, I think.
Florida? Okay.
I think they're in Florida. I think.
Well, this game is about to close out. So, Coach Joe, before we head out, what do you think the Lakers need to do to prevent such a sloppy game like they played against today? And what do Memphis have to do to come back in the series since it's now going to be 3-2?
Well, for me, the Lakers are great right where they at. I thought that they had enough effort to be respectable, if you will, before it
Mm-hmm.
turned into a blowout. Obviously, they fought throughout the game. Memphis clearly in a closeout game. The hardest game in any series is the closeout game, clearly. And the Lakers did not bring the required energy and effort in a closeout game. They didn't. See, and I believe they will do that their next game that they play at home, and I believe they'll close them out there. Memphis would need a similar effort of today. They would need the Lakers to capitulate to their wants and their will, to play down LeBron, to settle for basically shooting threes, and not really using his advantage and our advantage is the Lakers advantage, which is him going downhill. So I think they'll do that, and I think that they've already shown that they can stop this team, that they can guard them. So I think it's just an old team, a veteran team. They're still led by the oldest player in the league, and I think he took a day off, if you will, without taking a
They
real day
sure
off.
did, man.
He hung around the water cooler a lot. He
Well,
went to the He went to the bathroom a lot. When people was
look,
looking for his cubicles, like, damn, where did he go?
LeBron was so relieved to have that game done. He's like, finally, I could rest.
Facts. Facts.
Well, this was a fun stream. It's always good doing these streams with you, Coach Joe. I know everybody's not getting their notifications because it's a game within the game. But here on Raw Truth Media, we just do it, man. We don't do this for
Facts.
clout. We don't do this for, just want to be like, we do it just for the love of sports. And any last words, Coach Joe, before we roll out?
Well, DJ, I want to say again, thank you so much. This has been a blast. I mean, I love it talking the NBA and playoffs especially. And as y'all can hear, we don't have unrealistic expectations over here. We're pretty grounded over here, Raw Truth Media, and so congratulations to the Memphis the Grizzles and for their win today and and for all the people that showed up, that came back, that got the notifications. Appreciate you so very much. For those that were in the chat and for those that were just listening at work or in the car, wherever you were, and you weren't a part of the chat. Appreciate you so very much. And like I always like to end with Ubuntu, and a term I learned in Africa. Because of me, you are. Because of you, I am. We are one. Have a wonderful day, and you take care of yourself, DJ. Till next time.
No doubt. Peace and blessings, everyone.